G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days, and welcome back to the best version of 7 Days. This is the Alpha 16 is back, overhaul mod, all the gameplay from Alpha 16, all the good gameplay that we remember from 7 Days, but all with the good graphics of modern 7 Days. It's the perfect combo, but today, I'm not thinking about that. So it is nice and early. I'm getting prepped as early as I can. I'm going to drink some fluids and chuck in some food and get onto my bike. And no, that's not just a metaphor either. Literally hop on the old saddle. I need to start heading back north. Today's day 14. It's the Blood Moon Horde tonight, so I need to be on my absolute best behavior. I'm leaving a fair amount of stuff behind because I don't have the space for it. I'm already loaded up with all the stuff I want to sell to tradie, including my hat, which I can get a bit of barter with, and my sugar butts and my awesome sauce. I've got a box downstairs, everything valuable, like the crucible, like the bellows. Today is going to go well. Yeah, look, there it is. So that's everything I could find that I wanted to bring home with me. The bike's chockers as well, with all weapons parts and stuff. Okay, let's get going straight away. Don't even think, just two. It's bloody dark out here, but we're going to have to ride through it anyway. It's raining and pouring, but I'm not getting wet. But old man Jolly Boy is still snoring. There's a zombie right in front of me, right there. Come on, knackers. There you go.
Trader Joel's is now open, so get on in here. Find yourself a great deal.
Oh, sure thing. Sure thing, Cobber. You're going to offer me a coffee this time and not
Top
deliver?
of the morning to you. We've got armor that will make you feel like 1,000,000 dukes.
I have 1,000, but I would like so much more. All right, here we go. Let's make some money. But make sure I don't sell my helmet accidentally, but I've popped in my sugar butts and my awesome sauce. I know some people might think that I shouldn't have popped that. It's not worthwhile, but I didn't have the inventory space to bring it all home with me anyway, so may as well use it right now, get as much money as I can, and try and get set in the right direction all the way through. I've made almost 5 grand out of that, so not too bloody shabby. But with that then, the cement mix is on only 16 grand. I'm only $10,000 short. It's barely a sniff. I'm a little bit tempted. I mean, I just made all that money to spend all of it immediately, getting myself a forgetting elixir, but I need
a paying customer from the moment I saw you.
I didn't actually buy anything. If anything, you're a paying customer of mine. I'm not gonna have space for you. Actually, I'm up to my tits. I'm up to the balls with cucumbers. I don't have space at all. I don't want to sell any of you though. I mean, maybe you. I've got plenty of nail gun batteries. I can sell that one. That's all right. Sacrifices have to be made for the greater good. The greater good. Jolly Boy, take that. Thank you. So now all I've got to do is go get all my stuff out of my garage in my pre-organized. Look at me being organized ahead of time. Oh, it's almost, you dare say, I've prepared for today. Unusual. Go and grab my stuff I prepared earlier and get back to my main base and start figuring out what I'm going to do to fight a horde. Absolutely up to my nipples. All right, it's a long ride. Let's go. Oh, it's good to be home. Good to be home where things make sense again, where I've got logos on the walls and all my crafting stations. Chuck all of you just away nicely, and you need to start going. I need some more storage, actually. I've got parts all over the place. Maybe I should have kept that battery. I've got a worse battery. That's fine. Batteries, oh, never mind. Got a much better one. We're all good. That was the right call. I might try. It's probably a bit of a bold move, but I might try and get up to tradies to either see if he's got the stock for the AK or the receiver for the shotgun. Either or will do so spectacularly well. It's one of the few parts that I'm still missing, and it might just be worthwhile. I mean, I don't have much money, but I have some. Might actually take all of you in case I can get a deal while I'm there. I'll take the cigar and chuck you straight into there for an 11% better barter. Right, let's bring everything. No intention of selling everything right now, but it's worth a try. So if I do have to build a predominantly melee horde base for this horde coming up, I'm not super sure what the best way to do that's going to be, because I still don't actually know if the zombies are smart or if they're the old brain dead zombies like you would expect a zombie to be. If they're real zombies or structural engineer zombies, I don't know what I'm fighting against. Because I do still have that ladder base, which is just next to the cube base I tried to build last time. That might be the most viable option. They come up the ladder, I bonk them in the skull, and they fall back down again. That's a terrible place for a gate there, Wreckers. Super inconvenience. Maybe that's the way it can work? I don't know. I do not know. You don't... Ooh, actually, Skull Crusher's candies? Nah. Nah, it's a steel cloth for crying out loud. It should work out fine.
I'll kill you.
What a contrast. Jolly Boy's offering me coffee, didn't deliver, but I mean, that's a whole other kind of crime. You're just telling me to get fucked.
What the hell do you want this time?
I want so many things. Nah, I knew it was going to be reaching. I knew it was going to be like a real lucky break if I did manage to get it, but the weapons parts you do have is a pistol grip, which is, I mean, very tempting actually. I could really, really improve my pistol out of you. Gotta remember to repair those parts before the Horde shows up too. And a 44 mag cylinder. So nothing that's really gonna actually help me. Why do I ever think that Rex might come through to me? He never does. He's always a thorn in my side. The pistol part was very, very tempting, but I'm gonna resist temptation and save that money for another day. I mean, I have a grip in there already. It's not, oh, okay, yep, that works. It's not, you know, great, but it'll last for a little bit. I'd rather save that money for potentially finding something much more worthwhile later, whether it be the cement mixer or a schematic for one, or even some better anything else. Have to hope. Have to have it there in case I need it. You know what would be cool? So obviously all the workbenches now are broken throughout the world. It's been that way for a little while, but traders used to have working ones. That you could, I mean, if you found a trader, you could go and use their workbenches, you could get concrete on the craft, and that could be a way to get concrete earlier if you didn't have one for yourself. But rather than having it there and being open to use, it'd be kind of cool if they still had working benches, but you could rent them. So like $1,000 dues a day or something like that, and you'd get, I don't know, a full day worth of crafting, maybe 60 minutes or maybe even 30 minutes or something like that, half a day. But like you could pay a fee to rent a usable workbench. So if you're in a situation like this where you've got a little bit of money, you don't have a bench, but you might be tempted to spend your hard-earned money to try and have access to concrete or a chem station or whatever, that would be a pretty cool mechanic, I think. Is rather than having everything being broken, you might get lucky and find a working one in the world, or you can pay the trader for the privilege. I don't know why I keep insisting on coming up with ideas like they're ever going to happen. They're pretty clearly never going to. I've got clay, I've got a little bit of stone, I've got no concrete, and not a lot of wood. So I'm going to need to very quickly go and make a whole bunch of cobble, I think. That's going to be my main building material. I didn't have any blocks left over from last time. I mean, I could make some money by selling this, couldn't I? Like, leather, worth a bit. You're worth a bit, and mechanical parts are worth a bit. Another day, maybe. Do I try and, like, retrofit or upgrade or rebuild this base into something more usable? Like, it was okay. There's a lot of stone here. I've invested a lot of stone into this place that could still come in handy. Because just being up there, I mean, I've got a pipe shotgun still, I've got some weaponry, I've got some ammo. That might not be the worst idea I've ever had. It's a pretty bad one, but it's not the worst. Like, maybe I could extend out the pillars on the top so I get a better look around, add some extra spikes down below, and just try and survive the night like I did last time. I don't feel confident about that, but I don't feel confident about anything at the moment. Jeez, Arls, you had some deep pockets on you. 2 schematics and a book. I can sell all of you. That's a couple of $100 dues worth of gubbins on you. Even after all we've been through. After all that history, Arlene, you're still looking out for me. What a lass. Because this is learned by doing, though, I want to know how I can, like, what I can do to level up my outfit crafting. If I need that good level helmet, I mean, first of all, I need to find some schematics for them, fair enough. But if I need that better helmet, how do I level up my crafting ability for you? Full set bonus, no, that one, is it just, do I have to just craft like 1,000 primitive armors, or actually probably repairing armor will probably do it too. It'd be like a tailoring skill, I guess. You got a skill point available. Everything's going up nicely. Action skills, weapon skills. It is tailoring. Magazines correspond to the current skill to plus 200 experience. Add 6 to the craft of armor per level. So it doesn't tell me how to do it, but I guess yeah, like repairing weapons improves your weaponsmithing, so repairing armor should upgrade your armor crafting as well. That tracks. That makes sense to me. I think that might now be, it's not quite another 40 stones. We'll get you cooking up immediately anyway. Bunch of cobblestone. Leaves me 40 clay. I wanted to use that in the forge to obviously upgrade my my forging capabilities. When I do get the crucible, I can make steel, but there's no point holding on to it for the future. I can't spend it if I die in the horde. All right, well that takes care of my cobblestone problem. Nice and easy. Oh yes, yes please. In fact, there's no good POIs around anywhere for me to lure you into to try and get a higher loot level. So this is gonna have to do. Missed it by a freaking mile. You're all like soldiers and hazmats. That's a really good horde. That's a really good horde to go up against. Except when I shank it, they use sats, and every kill and power attack I get is going to refill my stamina, so it should be very, very doable. Get you softened up, and then dead, and then dead. It takes 2 swings on the bigger ones anyway, with wearing helmets, but I've got spikes on my club. Bonds will make 2 skill points to spend. Let's make a pile. Make a pile of lootable zombies. Don't send them too far. I need them. Here we go. This is your moment. This is your moment, game, to give me something worthwhile. Couple of soldier boys. Just some ammo. Already gone through you. You just face down in the ground. You can feel like a man when you push her around. Oh, some gloves. Range. Ooh. Range damage, actually. Elite zombie damage. So no more compared to commando. So that's plus 8% range damage. That's 5% across the board. I might keep the elite zombie damage. I'm scared of those. Anything in you? Nothing. Hazmat, come on. No. Surely. You can't send a sick as Dick's Wandering Horde at me with the potential for greatness and then give me nothing. Nothing. Just making sure I didn't miss anyone in the pile of bodies. I mean, these guys look like they're having a bit of fun, but I wasn't invited. I can't be too upset about that, I guess. I mean, I can be, and I will be, because I'm a pouty boy at the best of times, but the last Wandering Horde did bring me the workbench schematic, so I don't know. You know, I've had a big win. I've had something good go for me. I was never going to get a win a second time. That's not how this game works. Not for me, anyway. There was this little shack down the end of the road down here that I hadn't been to. It turns out it's a drive-through bottle-o with a door locked on the other side. You're just making yourself useful and taking a chair. Fair play to you. Unlock you. That is the middle of the day. The crickets are chirping. Or the cicadas are chirping, rather. Anything good. Anything to make me feel better. Drown my sorrows from the disappointment of the horde. That'll do. All right, then. If I am going to use this place again, I do need to do a lot of work to it. In fact, I could use a lot of what's already here, which is fine. I would just go home, actually get my hammers, but it's a little bit more viable. We're going to replace the floor, replace the walls, and put some more of these little tendrils out the side. I don't have many Molotovs at all. I'll try and make a couple of those. I've got 30 concrete, which is going to give me absolutely nothing, but I might keep it with me in case I need to very quickly run across the road and... G'day, and up the ladder. Oh, there you are. In fact, I haven't gone through you yet. See, that's what I'm worried about. So you have a climbing animation. Are there still spiders that can climb? That was a thing in the old alphas. Is it back? I've got no anti-spider protection at the moment. Oh, fuck. That's not bad, though. A tier 119 auger blade. I just found my first pieces of an auger, and you're giving me some uppies. Who doesn't love uppies? Everyone loves uppies. Oh, God. Headlight off. And open that door. Right there. She shouldn't know that I'm up here. This is what we planned for. In fact, I'm going to open both doors so I can see a bit and just drop you down there. There are some spikes that go through that door. There's a few of them. Come on. Go where I want you to. You don't know where I am. Go to the stones. Go to the freaking stones, please. The door's there and open. Where are you? What are you having trouble with? Oh, it's down in the dark. I can't even see him. They've stopped beating on things for just a second, so they might need another incentive just to go into there. So this is what concerns me, because that door's definitely open, but they're not running through the spikes. So maybe they're like kind of dumb. They're not super smart, but they're not super dumb either. So they're trying to break through the walls underneath me, I think. So new plan. Throw a stone out there and lure them out towards the windows. They're still beating on things, I think. We'll go a little bit closer then. Oh! That's very close. I can't see anything down there anyway. You know what? This isn't working. This isn't working how I wanted it to, so never mind. Get 8. Missed it. Went for one at the back, which was silly. I maybe even could have farmed you actually to bring in some screamer hordes. Nothing out of you. And nothing out of you. You did. You did get a squeal off. Not that you could hear it, but you did. Yeah, there's a few around. Okay, well, I mean, hey, zombies bring loot, and loot brings me smiles. Just hopefully no ferals, though. Searching nice and quickly. Nothing out of you. You're a workman, though. Oh, I don't want to lose your body. Work can bring good things. Work can bring nothing. So why didn't that work? Why didn't they go to where the stones were? They were trying to beat through these walls, which I guess is one thing. I guess the next one's a shop. What? Is there another one? Where the fuck did that come from? I don't see anything out the bloody windows. Where is she? How did she scream? Did that do that happened before when I was beating down a corpse and it made the zombie noise again? You're well dead. You were well dead and you made a gurgle. Scared the freaking shit out of me. You can't be doing that. So yeah, they're like almost too smart for their own good. They were trying to beat through these walls and they're taking the open... So they're taking the open door, because you know what's great about New 7 Days is zombies avoid the spikes. They see that, so they're looking at that and they go, oh, I can't get through that gap because it's blocked up. It's a 1x1, even though they can crawl through there. They don't see that as a viable path anymore. If I open up you, I reckon they probably should. And just for future me, not iron spikes, dickhead, we go wood spikes, we go like another 3 of those, and we'll just chuck them on the inside of here. So if they make it in here at all, they'll die. I just need to throw a stone into the far back corner. So I've got my hammer. I can't make a nail gun yet, purely just because I haven't found... I've got everything I need for it, as I haven't found the schematic yet. Get you guys all good. In fact, can you please hold so I don't accidentally bin this? Oh, never mind. I left it at home. I thought I brought the concrete with me, but that's all good. What's the play? What's the play, Josh? What's the best way to do this? I've just made myself some cobblestone blocks and I'm rebuilding what we used to have. So just a nice big solid cube. And then I think from there, when I get some more, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 of them. Let's go 10 of you. It's burning through a lot of my cobble very quickly. I'm gonna extend these ones out the side. And then on the inside track, I think of that, because I don't know where spiders can climb. I know new spiders do like the jump attack thing. The old climbing spiders was such a unique thing and really influenced base building stuff, which, I mean, the spider jumps down are super easy to circumvent and not really that much of a problem. So we've got an old school base like you. 2, 4, 6, 8, another 8 of you. And I'm running out. I'm running out of cobble immediately. Did not take long. I think that was the way it was done. I mean, in fairness, it used to be, I'm really going a long way back now. It was just like regular solid blocks. We didn't have as many shapes back then, but I like to look at the ramps instead. I don't know if they could climb over ramps. I might have done something really silly there, but it looks a little bit better. And all I need now is just a way for me to be able to get up and onto it. I have kind of blocked myself out, haven't I? At least a little bit. I could go through the inside. Like that's... Oh, it's not clean though, is it? There's a lot of surface area up here now to fight from at least, but it does block up. The reason I want to go to ramps as well is so I can have a better shot at throwing Molotovs down there. I didn't make Molotovs yet. Shit. I've got enough petrol. I've got oil and cloth for days, but I've got enough petrol to make 8 of them. They're so expensive. Yeah, I mean, it's a bottle for crying out loud. Only 300 petrol to fill a little beer bottle. Maybe like 100 petrol would make more sense to me. I think that's one of the nerfs that they brought in that just kind of overreacted too much and like made it so expensive because like, oh, everyone has all these Molotovs all the time because that's like the main good, one of the few good rewards you get for trader quests. So everyone had Molotovs, so they've made it super expensive. It doesn't make any sense. It's a tiny beer bottle. How do you fit 300 petrol into you? With the Molotovs crafted, I do have the option to chuck in, just because like the aesthetics of this doesn't look good. I don't like the way the aesthetics look, especially when you're actually up and in your base, when you're up here. it doesn't line up. The symmetricality is not there. So to make it feel a little bit nicer, I want to go ramp, and I want to get the outside corner full, advanced rotation, and get you to match perfectly, just like that. So it looks like it matches up all the way around. It's the little things. It's the little things, no, just because we're building horde bases, doesn't mean we can build eyesores. I'm crafting up an extra little sprinkler, fuck yeah, as well, to get some spikes and put them all the way around the base down here. This is going to, that's something to keep in mind though. My ladder to get up onto the top is on the inside. So that may not be a particularly crash hot idea. I'm going to line it all around the outside anyway. And actually, speaking of access or lack thereof, I could build a little tower, a little ladder just next to it and make the jump across. It might be a bit easier. And just thinking of that, what might also be a good idea in case I have to use this one, because that's a little bit too tall to safely jump off the side. Give me some of you, and give me some hay bale. I'm just going to put a hay bale just down here, just down on the ground. So if I need to jump off the side, I have something to aim for to land on to not hurt my ankles. Oh. Okay, I didn't realize it's already 6 o'clock, but from you, do I even need to go anything more than just the ladder itself? I might do actually, because they broke down this because it was tall, and they were mad about that. They got Napoleon syndrome, who, by the way, wasn't actually that short for his time. They're gonna destroy this ladder, I think. So maybe what I can do instead, if I grab just like a proper normal block, that's gonna be a little bit too close, and go, oh, I don't even know. You know what? Doesn't matter then. We'll go from here. We're gonna go a couple blocks up to about the right heights, and I can make that jump across from there. So take away that one and that one. Nice 2-block gap, and then just chuck in a couple of ladders on the other side. So if I need to, I can use that to get up and over, make the jump to my horde base. It's gonna have to work, isn't it? It's the last of my cobble, but I think it's gonna be worthwhile. If I can get one more cobble, I can upgrade another block. Cobblestone. Oh, hang on. No, I've got one more block in me. There you go. Still one cobble away from another cobble upgrade. We go all the way along to you, and then while I'm in the mood for it, actually. That's the zombie reachable part sorted, but can I go? I can. You need... Oh, I just smelted all my scrap iron. I could have made iron spikes. If I still have some scrap iron at home, I might be able to very quickly go and get some and make you even better again. I've missed these big spikes. I've missed a lot of stuff, but man, this brings back a lot of nostalgia. It tickles me in a way. I'm just gonna leave my bike nice and parked up upstairs and well and truly out of the way of everything bad coming for me tonight. But I have a little bit left over in you. That's not much. And not much in you either. Great. All right, I'll leave one behind. That's not gonna be enough to do really any of that though. What else can I do? I need actually, while I'm here, to make sure I grab my weaponry stuff. I'll take all of you. I'll take you. I'll take pipe bombs. I've got Molotovs on me. I don't need an extra pistol. I do need repair kits though to repair the pieces. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, grab you and you, repair them both. Make sure I'm as prepped for tonight as I can be. I think I've got almost everything that's actually going to come in handy at all. I've got a knife to harvest the bodies after the horde is done. I've got the things to do my upgrades. I've got some iron to upgrade my spikes. I've got some pipes to do repairs. I've got repair kits. Oh, actually, I need to repair that barrel. I'm thinking about it too. The barrel and... In fact, we'll go all three of you. We're just going to repair those straight away. Don't even worry about it. I think that's everything I can do. Everything I can do right now, I think I've done. And also, very importantly, in case you didn't notice that, I've also got some water to put myself out when I inevitably set myself on fire. I mean, I still have to account for me. I'm not just building bases for zombies. I have to account for this idiot as well. I'm going to focus on upgrading the ones at the front door first. You take 20 per pop. I'm crafting up some torches so I can see things a little bit better tonight. Do I have enough to do the whole way around with the iron then? Oh, I'm gonna be just a little bit shy. I completely forgot you could upgrade these things. I wonder how far you can actually upgrade them. Is there a point where they're basically immune? I'd love it if there was. There's no real like super duper fantastic place to put these torches, so just, no, not quite like that. Maybe a little bit further away from where the zombies are gonna be. We'll go there as well. I've only got the 4 of them, but it should be enough. I mean, that's gonna have to do. It's so old school. I did run back and get some, my concrete so I could, if I have to end up there, at least I can do the repairs I'm gonna need to. I've got no pigeon protection except for my pistol. Okay. All right. Well, the sun's setting and the blood moon is gonna rise somewhere. You ready? Here we go. There's the first one. It's just a lozer. I might actually be able to, because you're gonna sit right down there. I'd love to have iron sights on this maybe. That would have been a better play. Oh, there's a few. There's a proper few immediately. Yeah, that's it. Remember there was a good time to chuck a Molotov was probably right there. Get them burned up like bloody firewood. Yeah, that's a problem. The shotgun's only just got enough range to tickle them. It's too far. It's too far for the shotty. I do have armor piercing rounds. I do have the slug rounds for it, but I don't want to use that just yet. I feel like this is going to be a lot of running around to try and get an angle on the zombies. I didn't want to use Molotovs this much, but I'm going to have to when they're clustered up like that. There's a lot of like scampering around to try and get a decent angle on whoever I'm actually trying to fight. You're trying to break my... I knew it. I knew they'd do that. You're trying to break my entryway up onto my base. Bloody pricks. Bloody pricks. There's a couple of workmen zombie down there, and they're going to get turned into corpses before too long. I really like to go and loot them, but I don't think that's an option. There's too many zombies. Stop breaking. I built all of this, and you decide to break on that thing. Why? What have you got against a ladder? What have you got against nice access? Those guys are just standing out in the storm. Good. Give me a little bit of a break. Some of the spikes have already been broken down. They do break down into their lower tiers, like you're breaking off the outer skin of them, as opposed to the new version where they just break entirely. Can you get off there, please? I don't think you're dead yet. Okay, there we go. That'll do it. There's a few more down below me. You can't see it from this angle though. Try the next one. Just try and get a shot on whoever's around. Face is exploded, so you should be dead. They're all standing out there. Oi, get away from them. Do I try? Oh, I shouldn't. What even think you're risking it for? You can loot later. They won't be there, but there's no point dying for it. Some of the corpses are already starting to turn into goo. My pistols are getting better though, because I'm using them. And the more I shoot, the better off I get at it. Another one of you. Quick little reload. There's spiders and dogs down below me. That's a pretty good time for a pipe bomb, actually. Right into the guts. Doggo ran away from it perfectly. I cleared out the bodies with explosives. That seems like almost a very efficient way to do it. I wonder if using the pipe shotty more will make me... Oh, you bitch. Will make me better at reloading it when I need to. Kind of like apply some WD-40 for it. Is he getting more proficient with it? I mean, that's how it will learn by doing it works in my head. The more you do, the better you get, the more practice you get. Is he reloading that a little bit faster? I hope he is. I can't see that yet anymore. You're going off somewhere else and beating on random shits. It's fine. The longer you're over there, the less of a threat you pose to me. They haven't made it through into the interior hole. Oh my goodness, just yet. I don't know what they're doing over there. They've gotten distracted. They've given up trying to beat through my cobblestone. They're going to break through metal instead. I can hear lots of things down below. You didn't die from that yet though. Quick reload. Faster. I've exploded the body behind him and you're still going. The pipe shotgun sucks so much. Oh, I hear a bird. Wait on. Oh, yep. That knew it was coming. Gotcha. Jeez, I've gotten so nervous now. I'm so panicked about the new old guns, about the blunderbuss and the old hunting rifle kind of glitching if you try and reload it, that I couldn't have snapped out of reloading my pipe shotgun. That's one of the new ones that are supposed to work properly. Panicked though. Panicked and didn't think it all the way through. So when I have time to think, I'm fine. It's the panic that gets you. I've thrown another Molotov because there was a nice little cluster. They've started to at least leave the oil factory thing over there alone a little bit. That might have been a double kill, or the Molotov was doing its job. There's bodies everywhere. Can't see any down there. There's Arlene. Jump on spikes. Copping shots to the face. Love your work, Arlene. Need to get Nancy down as well. She's dead. She's good. The spikes are doing wonders. Going okay though, surprisingly so. I wonder if I'd be better off at some point soon switching over to slug rounds to the extra damage. I don't want to do it though. I want to save those rounds when I'm rolling a pumpy or something a little bit better than just this paperweight of hopes and dreams that are just going to let me down anyway. Although in fairness, it is doing a decent job. It's not doing everything, but it's good enough. Lob one of you down to them. Nice. Grab my shotgun back out again and see if I can get some extra experience. Bonds made 3 skill points to spend. I'll do it in the morning. Not yet. I don't want to get distracted by anything. I think if I had my time again, I'd replace like this block here with something I could see through, either like scaff ladders or even like a double pole or something. Something where I can get a bit of a better sight line down directly underneath, because I am blocked out. Thank God I used the ramp spot or I'd have no angle. I do get a little bit sightline blocked by my own building, which is less than ideal. You guys are all hanging out around the back. There's a decent long-range headshot on you. All back here. You're all at the back of the building. Just having a quick look around because they're all burning. There's corpses everywhere. I really like that aesthetic though. This feels that right there looks and feels like a horde night. Just stacked up bodies of all of the enemies that you've slain. Like, I know that they degrade, and I mean, there's a reason for that, but if I'm gonna have it where they never degrade and they just stay there for like a good 12 hours or something, not only will it make it better for like a loot point of view, but just like stacked up bodies like that would be such a cool aesthetic for this. I think there is actually a timer in the coding somewhere. I saw someone talking about it where you can change the length that it takes for zombies to start turning into goo piles. I kind of want to crank that to max. I kind of want to make it so they basically never disintegrate like that. Better for looting, better for horde night stuff. I wonder what the limit is, like how much can my computer handle before it will just catch on fire. I will say though, like, so I don't know if the Brain Dead Z mod is working or not, or like what they're doing. They seem to be kind of smart, but they're not as focused in their attacks as I would expect them to be. They're definitely a bit more random, kind of all over the shop, just beating on anything, whether that be the blight pole over there or my ladder pole over here or just different parts of the horde base at different times. They're not nearly as concerted and organized, holy fuck, as they might be otherwise. Hit you, almost all of my spikes are gone. I almost fell straight off the edge. Almost threw myself into the pile of bodies below. I'm going to use the pistol for a little bit because I do need to get like some other weaponry skills upgraded as well. Also, it's easier to hit from more range and actually hit some headshots just like that. Get your drops. And then through the face again. I mean, the pipe shotgun I'm using because I have the ammo for it. I'm not sorry, actually. And I mean, I need to upgrade my shotguns anyway, but the pistol, decent amount of damage from range. Not as well, all parts are broken. What do you mean? I've used you like 4 times. Well, can I just go then? Can I go just for like full repair? I don't know how many repair kits I used. Used 1 repair kits. Oh, I got it back again. Did I time that perfectly where I repaired my pistol and didn't have to spend a repair kit? If that's the case, that's sick. So I can just repair the whole thing. I don't have to take each individual part out and repair it like that. That's pretty good. I'll be doing that from now on. A part of me does wonder though, maybe they used multiple repair kits. I'll have to go back and check the footage and see if it did. If they used multiple repair kits, 1 for each, like potentially 4 repair kits to just completely repair the gun, 1 for each of the parts inside it. That would seem fair enough to me, I guess. Like, you know, save you the time and the convenience of just repairing the whole thing straight up without having to worry too much about it. Onto the back of your head. That was some decent shooting on you too. The first one to stop you and the second one to drop you. Didn't miss a shot. That was 4 from 4. Right in the O-ring. I think they are starting to get through. I'm gonna do something cheeky. Just lob that right down in there. That should burn, yeah, whoever's down underneath that little lip there. Nice, beautiful. There's gonna be some more around. 1 from the back of Eileen's face. And an extra one too. Yeah, you just burned out right next to him. Oh yeah, we're starting to get a little bit worse. A little bit worse. Pop him down to the gap, rolls in perfectly. Ha ha ha! The control on the bloke. I've used my last Molotov. I'm going to shoot that all without setting myself on fire, so that's an unusual win for me. Double kill on that one. We're leveling up our shotgun still. Got the pistol there for emergencies and emergencies only, I guess. Don't want to have to use the rifle if I can all avoid it. No one else coming in. Oh, that was a fucking juicy headshot on you, though. There's a lot more coming in, but I was looking for pigeons mostly. Just while you're out there, if I get the window, why not? I'll throw my last pipe bomb down into the guts of him. Quick reload on you. Good amount of damage out of that. I don't see many more. Or just you, actually, getting back up again. Stay down, please. The rest of you coming in. We're 20 more minutes. This has worked out very well. The old school horde base for an old school horde. Yeah, some damage. We lost the spikes along the way, but I mean, it's going well. Okay, see that later then. I can see why this is what we always used back then. Just have a little overhang to defend the walls. Exactly how medieval castles used to be. There is method in the madness. It's the last few seconds of the horde. There is a dog down there, which I'm not super thrilled about, but there's the morning time. Okay, nope, we're getting into it. Getting straight into it. Yep, come in. One down. Two, not quite down. There we go, two down. The first gobble did stun me. Get you sorted. And you, and just make sure you all die as quickly as possible, because I would like to go do some looting, please. Level up. Dropped. Okay, you've been dead for a while before you disappear. A workbench book. Oh, you're taking the piss now. You know that you are. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Are you all right under there, Arlene? I reckon you probably are. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna take the loot. I'm gonna leave you to it. Jeez, must be nice if you're gonna go out. Suffocation seems okay. They're starting to decay. They're starting to drop away from me and just turn into goo. Yep. Into goo piles. Is there anyone left of you that I haven't looted? No. Anyone anywhere that I haven't looted? This is so many. There's so many. Need to stab faster. Do that trick. There you go. You stab and then look down at what you're trying to hit. It's a slightly faster animation. I think that's all of the goo piles that I've just destroyed, so we're looking good. Look at all the bones I got out of that. Never gonna need, I just need water actually to get yourself the glue. So if I get any decent loot, this is just a tease. That's a kick in the bloody dick, that is. Some sham chowder, already had that. I've got to eat it, I'll chuck you in. So not too bad. That's a pretty good result. Anyway, I'm gonna duck back up on top of my horde base over here. Up on top of my little fighting platform. And I'm gonna leave this episode here. So that's 2 weeks done. That does mean, as per usual, I will be raising the difficulty, like normal 7 days. Raise the difficulty or the zombie speeds, or both. I don't know. I'll see what my gut tells me in the morning. But so far, this feels better. This feels so much better for 7 days. It's week 2, and I haven't got endgame gear yet, which is very exciting compared to usual. Like what? Like day 28 on a regular run through of 2.0, you're running tier 6 steel stuff. I'm on day 14. The best I've got is the Steel Club, which I lucked into with some really lucky looting, which is also something I don't have anymore. But I've got some pretty low tier weaponry. I'm still rolling pipe weapons. I could run a blunderbuss if I wanted to. Some pipe weapons in my class. I'm still rolling a stone axe. I've got the schematic for an iron shovel. I don't have a pickaxe. I'm struggling still. I haven't immediately progressed to the late stage of the mid-tier weaponry and tool stuff. I'm still trying to just survive. It feels so much better, and I feel so much more excited when I do find little things along the way. Which, speaking of, I need to go make myself that shovel now that I have a schematic for it. But when I come back, we're going to continue with all the Alpha 16 goodness in the visual goodness of 2.0 in another episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on whatever. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.